So, Brad, could you please start out by telling us a bit about yourself on the personal level?
I'm just a kid from Canada, and I think I'm a pretty easygoing type of guy. Get along with the guys pretty well. I love the game of hockey. Been playing it since I was small. My dad built a rink in our backyard, so it's something that's been with me forever.
You're actually bringing your wife Kimberly and your son along with you to Herning. Apart from the obvious support that supplies to you, what's it like to have your family around you?
It's awesome. In years past, they've actually waited a few months before coming over, but this year we did a little bit differently, and they came over right at the start. And of course, the first week is a little bit hectic, getting everybody settled. But it's awesome having them over here. They're great support, and my wife Kim, she's awesome, very supportive. And then my son Ryder, who's just over 2 now, he's been adjusting really well. So it's awesome to have him over here.
How do you describe yourself as a hockey player? What should we sort of expect from you?
Well, I'm an offensive player, obviously. I like to put up points. I kind of, characterize myself as a hockey player as a playmaking centerman, who's trusted in the D zone as well. But I like to pass the puck around, make some plays. But also everybody likes to score goals. So, shooting, I got to do a little bit more of that. But looking forward to the season to get started here.
Now, having spent the last couple of seasons in different European leagues and clubs, including Austria, Italy and Norway, you've decided to join the Blue Fox team this season. What persuaded you to come here?
You know what? I've always heard good things about Denmark and in the Danish league here. One of my good buddies played actually in Herning, Jeff Campbell, a while ago, and he knew the coach here now, Linus, and we just started talking. And the more that I talked to him, the more that I felt like it was the best fit for my family and I. And you know what? There's been no regrets so far. It's been awesome. The people have treated me very, very well, and like I said, just excited to get the season started here.
How do you reckon the biggest differences between the North American and the European leagues are?
The ice is bigger over here for one, so there's a little bit more space. One of the reasons why we like it over here, the travel isn't as much. Back home you're traveling quite a bit. There's a few less games over here. But you know what? It was just a decision that I made 4 years ago to start coming over here to continue my career in Europe, and it's been great so far. And we're looking forward to being here in Denmark, as like I said, we've heard great things about it here.
Now, your work permit has been kind of late in arrival, and thus your on-ice practice has been, to say the least, limited. But still, you've had the opportunity to observe your team and your teammates. How do you feel about that, what you've seen so far?
You know what? First of all, it's a good group of guys. They're fairly young to what I'm used to playing with, but they got energy. They're a good skating, high energized team, and it's been tough not being out there with them. But I think now this week that we got the papers in, hopefully it'll be a go for this weekend, and it seems like we're gonna have a pretty solid group this year.
On the 19th of September, we're going to have some teddy bear tossing happening here in the first intermission. What are the traditions about that from back home?
I've played in a lot of them ever since I was probably 16 years old. We had them once a year. Traditions back home, basically. First off, it goes to a great cause. We would, whoever scored the goal, then the teddy bears would fly on the ice. And some places that we went to had, up to thousands of teddy bears on the ice, and we would take them to hospitals or donate them to, kids groups or organizations. So all in all, it's a fun time. It's a great, experience for the fans to be able to throw them on the ice, and then obviously to know where they're going after that too, just to make a difference in somebody's life. It's just a teddy bear, but you know what? That teddy bear can mean something to a lot of people out there, and we're happy to do it here this year.